What's going on, YT? It's your boy Isaiah. Welcome back to another video. Now, I want to start this video off by saying I was going to go crazy. I was going to go buck wild. I was about to basically let my emotions get the best of me. I was about to start ragging on the gaming community because certain shit has recently happened. But I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it cool. I'm gonna keep it cordial. I'm gonna keep it intelligent. Think rationally. I'm not gonna let biases, sway my opinion about certain things in this particular topic. But today we are going to be talking about what happened in the last almost 24 hours now about Wildlight Entertainment, the creators of Highguard, and how most of the staff on that studio has been recently laid off. And like I said, I'm not going to let what I honestly think get the best of me. I have no dog in this fight. I got nothing to invest in this company. It's just insane how honestly this game already had got the guillotine before it even was able to be downloaded on y'all PCs and console. But we're going to dive into that a little later in the video. But in this article by IGN, it says most Highguard studio has been laid off, says former dev Wildlight confirms cuts. Literally in the last couple of almost 24 hours now, most of the staff got cut. People lost their jobs. They were banking on this game being a huge success, a huge thing for the next couple of months, but unfortunately that's just not the case. And as we read here, it says layoffs have hit the development studio Wildlight Entertainment, making its most recently released multiplayer shooter Highguard. This comes just over 2 weeks after the free-to-play game's January 26th launch. Former senior level designer Alex Granner posted on LinkedIn, unfortunately, along with most of the team at Wildlight, I was laid off today. While the number of people who were laid off has not been confirmed, the studio's LinkedIn page states that the size of it is or was 51 to 200 employees. And this is also Alex LinkedIn page where he actually made the announcement, because these devs actually started saying something before the official Highguard like social media managers said anything on Twitter or any other platform that they promote on. Unfortunately, along with most of the team at Wildlight, I was laid off today. This one really stings, as there was a lot of unreleased content I was looking forward to that I and others designed for Highguard. However, I'm excited for the next adventure. If your team or anyone that needs an experienced level designer, hit me up. Check out my portfolio here to see what I've done in the last 7 years as a level designer in a AAA space. And this right here just says, the games that he's worked on, the skills, work experience, worked on Apex, of course, Highguard, and probably various other things. And it's honestly sad to see that so many people has recently lost their jobs due to their game not performing as well as expected. A lot of talented people worked on this game. They had great passion for it. They've worked on it for about 2.5 years, I think it's what it claims. So I feel bad for these people, man. Hopefully somebody can actually get these people some jobs, get them doing something on another, project or in a different team or a different studio of some kind, because regardless of what people feel about Highguard, man, these are still great, talented people. These are the people that made Apex. These are the people that made Titanfall. These are the people that made the older Call of Duties. So yeah, honestly, I just hope that somebody is able to scoop them up so they're able to start getting back to doing what they love doing, creating games, and also continuing to make money and make sure that they're able to sustain and provide for themselves and their families. And as we jump back to the IGN page, it does go on to continue to say, on Blue Sky, Matt Piscatella from Circana, which tracks game sales and engagement, highlighted Highguard debuted in the top 10 in weekly active users on Steam in the US. Was top 20 on both US PlayStation and Xbox. Circana player engagement tracker week ended January 31st, 2026. And yet, according to SteamDB, Highguard reached a peak concurrent player count of 97,249 on PC via Steam on this release day, and experienced a sharp decline with only 4,424 players 2 weeks after launch. Grainer also said this one released things. There was a lot of unreleased content I was looking forward that me and other people were designing for Highguard. This is the guy that we just went over that he posted on his LinkedIn. While it initially had a 3v3 competitive mode, a 5v5 mode was implemented just days after release due to player reception to the small scale in the original mode. The team revealed a content roadmap on launch day that included updates with new items, modes, and characters each month throughout the year, packed into 7 separate episodes. It's unclear how the layoffs will affect the studio's plans as of now, but Wildlight says it will continue to support the game. Now, if you guys do remember that the game was supposed to be completely packed full of content throughout the year of 2026 with new maps, new wardens, new weapons, possibly some more game modes if it was, you know, in the plans, or if they chose to just put it up in there, because I don't think there was new game modes actually planned. But 5v5 also wasn't technically planned. That's just something that they put in there due to player reception. So there probably was some other things that they could have just gone on ahead and put in the game along with the roadmap that they already had out. Now, this is the part where I kind of have to get on my soapbox for a bit, because like I said, this game was never given a fair shake. The moment it launched, yes, the game had server issues. Yes, the game had performance issues for some people. It was not for everybody. I was even somebody that experienced performance issues, which was an issue, but it didn't make it seem like it was unplayable. And when this game was shown off last year during the Game Awards, I just feel like people just outright threw it out the window the moment they saw the trailer, because it didn't really give any context of what the game mode was or what kind of game it was going to be. And people was already calling it the next Concord because these characters look generic, nothing looks special. Oh, there's just a bunch of, you know, people with apex powers riding on animals, and it's another FPS. It's just a whole bunch of shit talking before we even was able to understand what the game was going to be, before we was able to even download the damn game itself. We'll say, unfortunately, Jeff did play a role in the game's downfall, because he is the one that personally picked out this game out of, I'm pretty sure, a bunch of other entries that could have felt the last slot. He chose Highguard because he genuinely liked the game. Now, I'm not going to fault the man for liking the game. I like the game. There are a lot of people that like the game, but the fact that it took the last slot in the Game Awards, which is usually held for probably the biggest sequel, biggest prequel, or the biggest new IP from a well-known studio, to take that spot, it went to a game that was launching in just a month, that's free to play, and according to the mass people, looked very generic. And unfortunately, the game is going to be losing a lot of support along with these layoffs, man. I feel bad for the game. I feel extremely bad for these devs. And even though I enjoyed the game, even though there's 100, 1,000 of people that enjoyed the game, it just wasn't enough to sustain the team, to continue pushing out content, to continue paying these people their salary or whatever they're being paid for in their position. It just wasn't enough, and there's no telling how long this game is going to keep running. Now, I'm assuming that since they already had a year-long thing planned, maybe most of that content is done. They just have to push it out through an update whenever that time comes for the next episode to start. So honestly, I'm gonna probably go ahead and say here that Highguard may only have a year left before the servers go dark, before the studio closed down. And since they're slaying off so many people, it's probably, if not already, a skeleton crew that's just going to be working on this game, keeping up with a few updates here and there. Like I said, probably going to still unleash, well, not unleash, but release the stuff that they had already planned out for the year. It's just sad, man. I honestly blame the gaming community for this one, bro. Like, yes, Jeff played a part in it, but I can't, because of where he put the game, but I can't blame the man for liking the game, because there are people that do genuinely like this game, that gave it a fair shot, or even after they dropped 5v5 and dropped rank, you know, performance updates, people did come back to play it again and ended up liking it. I'm blaming the gaming community on this one, bro, because y'all already harped on the game before it even came out. And yes, it had issues in the beginning, but they worked extremely quickly to push out performance updates, added 5v5, and then made it a permanent game mode, which y'all motherfuckers were crying about, saying, oh, 3v3 is not enough players, the maps is too big, y'all need to make it 4v4, 5v5, 6v6, 10v10. 10v10, bro. Like I said in my last video, y'all were fucking wild and asking for 10v10 or 8v8, and there's not even enough fucking wardens in the game to even do that. And then they add 5v5, and yes, some people did come back, but those people that also still cried for more people in the game, they're like, oh, now it seems a little too chaotic, maybe 4v4 is the sweet spot. It's no fucking satisfying, y'all, bro. Like, y'all wanted something, they put it in the game, and you're still complaining about it. Y'all said y'all want 5v5, they put in 5v5. It's too chaotic now. Oh, make it 4v4. That's probably the sweet spot. Come the fuck on, bro. Like, I don't understand. I truly do not understand. Like I said, I feel like y'all played the majority part in the game's downfall, man. And those that are actually rooting for this game to fail, y'all basically wish for people to lose their jobs at this point, man. Y'all wish for people to lose their jobs, which is fucking weird, dog. We are supposed to make sure games get better over time. No game is perfect at launch, especially a free-to-play game. Fortnite, Apex, fucking Warzone. Bro, we're not even gonna fucking talk about Warzone. Y'all would rather go back to Warzone and try something different, try something new, and harp on another game in the space, but then go back to fucking Warzone for season 26, and that shit's still full of hackers, bro. Like, this game community is fucking weak, bro. Don't want to try nothing new. Y'all only prey on the downfall of games. This is what I mean by I didn't want to go into my bag, man. I didn't want to go into my bag, but I kind of got to, yo. Like, people lost their jobs, man, because nobody wanted to give the game a fair shake, bro. Nobody. I will die on this fucking hill, man. We seen the Steam reviews, bro. We seen them. Y'all motherfuckers gave the game under an hour. Y'all played one match, because each match is between 8 to 38 minutes, depending how, you know, back and forth the match is going. Y'all didn't give it a fair shake, and y'all went straight to the Steam reviews and started banging y'all heads against the keyboard saying this game ass, this game trash, blah, blah, blah. And yes, there are some critical thinking, some actual constructive criticism about the game in those reviews. Yes, there are some. The moment the game dropped, bro, we got the numbers. Some of y'all didn't even get through the tutorial. I was seeing Steam reviews like 10, 15, 20 minutes after the game launch, bro. And like I said, yes, the game had performance issues, but y'all didn't even get through the tutorial, man. Y'all saw the trailer during the Game Awards. Y'all saw it was the last slot, and y'all just wanted this game to fail. Y'all wanted this game to fail, man. The gaming space is fucking weird. It's a bunch of fucking weirdos, a bunch of people that would rather play the same old broken, cheating ass shit. Like, y'all want to keep playing Warzone. Y'all motherfucking ball and gun gamers. Y'all want to keep playing fucking 2K full of cheaters, bro. The 2K shit I've been seeing lately is hilarious. They lag switching on y'all. They fucking speeding up the game, bro. Auto greening on y'all. Fucking Cronus users, man. Y'all continue to play Warzone and fucking 2K, and then y'all want to go on another free-to-play game and just pray on the downfall of it, man. It's so fucking weird, bro. But I'm not going to rant too long about this, man. I've already said this in the last couple of Highguard videos I've been making in the last 2 weeks about how people just wanted this shit to fail, man. They wanted it to fail. They didn't give it a fair shake. Yes, the game had issues. Game still has issues, but it's a work in progress, man. And unfortunately, the Steam numbers are not holding the game up, and I believe there are more console players than actual PC players, but still not enough to sustain the game, still not enough to sustain the team for the amount of people they had. At least I can only hope that the people that ended up losing their jobs, they find something quickly, and the people that are still working on the game at Wildlight Entertainment, they continue to support the game, man. And hopefully maybe this thing could pull a 180. I don't know if it will. I don't know if the game has enough time to pull a No Man's Sky. For y'all to know the No Man's Sky story, man, that game did a 180, bro. Like, it's possible, but hopefully those that are still continuing to play Highguard, I'm gonna still continue to play Highguard. I do enjoy the game. It's fun, man. It's something different in the space. I'm always welcoming something different, something new, something fresh, something similar, but still something new. I'm not the one to prey on the downfall of games unless they deserve it, unless the game truly deserves it, or the CEO of that company or the directors of that studio are like pieces of shit or something like that and mistreat their employees or something like that. That's the only time I will fucking get my torch and pitchfork about a game. But other than that, I don't like seeing people losing their jobs, and hopefully these people can find something soon. And hopefully the game continues to get support throughout the year, throughout the roadmap they had laid out already. And sad news. But if you do get to enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to leave a comment. You already know what to do down below. Let me know how you feel about the recent layoffs at Wildlight Entertainment. Let me know how you feel about the state of Highguard. Are you still playing it? Are you going to continue playing it even after these layoffs? Crazy, man. Super unfortunate, but guess there's nothing you could do when you got your numbers, you know, that far in the gutter, I guess. You know, it is what it is. But I will catch y'all guys in another video. Peace.